And I'm glad you brought up this whole equal partnership, which kind of reminds me, very recently you all went on a very popular Indian show, the Shark Tank India, and we were so thrilled to see that. In fact, I remember Peter sent me a link saying, "Hey, check it out." Aditya Tuhin went on that show, and I was like, "Wow, that's awesome!" I mean, that recognition that people are giving you. What was that experience like?
I think that Shark Tank experience was fantastic. Now, uh, there are a lot of incubation, competitions that we've applied for, and
Yeah.
they just evaluate, and sometimes they have some boot camp where they prepare and all, your business pitch and all. But Shark Tank, so this I'm talking about before you enter the tank, and then you pitch to them. So before that, they have about 5 days of you working with their teams. One team is creative team, one team is business team, and the creative team guides you all on the content part, what your pitch should be like, and how to make it interesting, and all of that. And the business team is all about how you can pitch your business so that it appeals to the investors. It looks like it's an investable business, and they also tell you where it needs to be improved, where it needs to be so certain where there are any loopholes in your business and all of that. So it's a very enriching experience, but very grueling experience. For those 5 days, we were asked to come to the set early in the morning at around 8, and then we would leave from there at 11, 12 in the night. All through that time preparing our pitch, because once you enter the tank, then there is no retake, nothing. You get there, you start saying, and that is it. The camera keeps rolling. If you get stuck,
Okay. I think his. Okay, we hear you.
yes, sorry, I didn't get it. You were saying
No, sorry. You just froze for a second, but it's okay. Go ahead.
okay. Yeah, so I was saying that once you enter the tank, there is no retake. There is no. You just get that one chance. So those 5 days is when they would get you to rehearse your pitch as many times as possible, and it was very enriching experience. In fact, in our case, we had to get our son also so the shoot is in Mumbai, so
Yeah.
we had to take Advit to Mumbai. We had to book a separate hotel room so that you know our caretaker can also be there with the son. And also, since I and Aditi, so we never leave our son alone with the caretaker. He is always we are always there, even when the caretaker is there with the son. So Aditi asked her brother to fly down to Mumbai, again booked a separate room for him for those 5 days. So he was also there during that entire day of shoot. He and the caretaker would be there with Advait, and making sure that he's safe and all his needs have been taken care of. And there were times when we would leave in the morning for the shoot and for the rehearsals early morning, when Advait is still sleeping, and by the time we are back, he's again gone back to sleep. So we for 3 4 days we've not even spoken to him, and he's
Wow.
yeah. So it's a grueling experience, but it's totally worth it. Uh, because once the show is aired, so many people came to know about these books, and they bought it, and we got so many testimonials and emails with appreciating the work that we are doing. Yeah, so it's a fantastic opportunity for anyone who gets through.
And one of the highlights, I think, at least because you talked about the grueling experience, I think the fact that you all got invested in and you got Namita Tapar on board as an investor.